All right, y'all. What is going on, man? It's Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video. So y'all already know what's going on. All right, y'all. Look, now we're gonna do a little bit more about Diddy because on the page Art of Dialogue, the guy that interviews Gene Deal a lot, the bodyguard that was with Diddy for a long time, he basically described the same thing of the clip in the last video we did when we was talking about the lawsuit. And that clip was how people in the industry and these gatekeepers in the industry like to put you in certain positions so they can have blackmail against you. Basically have videotapes of you, drug you, do all this good kind of stuff to put you in certain situations so they can use it either to get with you or to try to get something out of somebody else that they got in mind, or just whatever the agenda might be. And Gene Deal, he hit it right on the head, literally explained that clip. Remember that clip of that black dude that was talking in the video, and he was like, pop the tape in. And they do all this stuff to use it as blackmail. So look, we're gonna check this out real quick. I'm gonna basically keep my face on the screen, just kind of like reacting to what he's saying, because I've been getting demonetized by YouTube, and I kind of got to switch stuff up a little bit. Y'all already know how it go. They keep messing with my videos, messing with the channel. So it's just getting kind of annoying. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and react to that clip real quick. We're going to come back and talk about it a little more. So check this out.
Sound from a lot of this sound familiar. You understand? And what I mean sound familiar, how he would get other girls and get girls um to try to, you know, convince this guy, or put him in a sexual situation with other girls so he could do whatever he wanted to do with them. And it's just like the situation somewhat with Sarah and her girlfriend and him and Ja. You know what I'm saying? Bringing girls on to try to convince this other guy to be in a room with another naked man and all this other bullshit. Yo, it all sound familiar, man. I read the whole thing, man, and it was crazy.
Nah,
And
it's
for the people
crazy
that
for
don't know what
real.
you're talking about, because the lawsuit
Same
is
thing I was
new,
talking
so
about.
some people still catching up with it. Little Rod, he alleges that young Miami cousin tried to have sex with him in front of Diddy.
Yeah, he went into the bathroom, and then she came into the bathroom and tried to throw herself on him. He didn't want to have nothing to do with her for whatever reason. And then when he came out the bathroom, she continued to try to do that and try to have sex and wanted him to have sex in front of Diddy and the rest of the people that was in there. You know that's how they do, man. They try to use a girl that you might like, or you may think you might like, or they think you might like her or whatever, to convince you to lay down your guards with them. And he didn't.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's what they do in that industry. That's how they set you up. They set you up with these women that you might like, that you might think look good, trying to get you to drop your guard. And just because she a fine woman, trying to get you to have sex with the woman in front of other men. That's how these men like infiltrate dudes who are straight and don't get down with none of that stuff. And then on top of the drugs, which we're gonna react to another clip of Gene Deal talking as well, because he goes a little bit deeper into it with Lil Rod and Usher. But that's exactly how they do it. It's like people out here in your everyday life that try to put others in those kind of situations, using drugs, using women, but it's really a manipulation form, at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I see that as straight devils. I see that as people who are really like evil, that want to use that to try to manipulate somebody, because it's really not even that serious. So look, we're gonna go ahead and pick this other clip on the screen that I want y'all to see from Gene Deal, and we'll talk about that one a little bit more because it's kind of around the same thing that he was just talking about. But I just really wanted y'all to hear this because, like I said in that first video, I think this one would be the one that would really show, and really expose what goes on in the industry. Like all this stuff we've been talking about, even sometimes speculating that some of this stuff might be true. We're really getting proof out of lawsuits now. So look, go ahead. We're going to go ahead and react to this other clip. Check this out.
About none of this, because you said that Ja Rule, they did this to him, right?
No, remember, and people got it confused when I said that Ja and him was in the room with two girls, with Sarah and Sarah's girlfriend. You understand? He was trying to get Ja to go at Jay-Z. So what he did was try to get another girl, you understand, to do something with Ja. I guess I don't know. They in the room together. So when they in that thing, I know what he was planning on doing because I heard the conversation. I knew what was going on. He was trying to get at Ja. So if he had got Ja in any kind of uncompromising position, he could force Ja to go at Jay-Z. So that's just a thing that they use. Lil Rod. He get him in a sexual position and a sexual situation with some kind of girl, and then maybe get him high, get him drunk, or whatever like that. He don't know what he doing. One of the guys step in, and now he doing Lil Rod. Now Lil Rod all messed up in the mind because he started off with a girl, but now he end up with a guy. He trying to put him in some kind of situation like that. They do that all the time in the industry.
See, now that part of the video, I think he was referring to when Lil Rod said that, I believe it was in a lawsuit where he said he woke up with Diddy and like another dude or something in the bed. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was either two dudes and a girl, or like Diddy and two dudes, or Diddy and a dude and a girl. It was something like that. But obviously he'd been drugged, or he drunk something with something in it. But for me, there's just no way in the world I would allow that, to happen to myself. One, I don't do drugs. Two, is nothing strong enough in the world that's gonna have me waking up with two dudes, whoever, not knowing nothing. Remember what Buddy said in that clip. Mind y'all, that clip in that first video is old. We talking about 10 plus years old. He said they be waking up, butt hurting, not knowing what's going on. Y'all, that clip, that clip was going viral on YouTube, like back in them early 2010 Black Child YouTube days, Stranger Than Fiction, showing that clip. And that was more like, dang, is that really what's going on in the industry? People was like, maybe so, maybe not. They just telling stories, but you don't have any direct person in the industry to tie it to. That's why I said now we're getting this out of a lawsuit. We're getting this with P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love. And so you see that this stuff is real. Like, we're finally hitting a point in life where the truth is starting to come out, and it's making people like us who do these kind of videos, we not looking so crazy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not even really, this ain't really Gene Deal telling y'all that this happened. This is out of the lawsuit. This is coming from Lil Rod. And like he said, he didn't wait 10 years. He waited almost immediately to go ahead and pick this stuff out. So I find this to be very revealing. It's very crazy, but it's the truth, and it's something that people still need to know. Now in this video, I do want to react to one more when he goes in a little bit about Usher, so I do want to react to that as well. And like I said, I'm having to switch it up a little bit. I got to put my face more in these videos. I probably won't do the video like this every single time, but for YouTube guidelines and for them to one day stop messing with my channel, if I gotta show my face a little bit more in these videos, it is what it is. But so what we doing? Yeah, we finna check out that clip of him talking about Usher. And then I'm gonna probably go ahead and wrap this video up because I had no intention on making it that long or really dragging a situation, but we had to get on here and talk about this one. So check this out.
And people know that was around that in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. But how dare you say a man that groomed you, you gonna give him a pass? Bruh, you know I know. Let me reframe you on something. Remember Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel. Puff had Kim in the room, had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fellatio right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a fellatio. You knocked on the door. I came and opened the door for you. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth. Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right when you was at Diddy camp.
Now that is insane. He talked about Puffy Camp, which we all knew Usher participated in at a very young age. But he's talking about Usher and him basically defending Diddy when he's done him wrong, maybe on multiple occasions. He also said they did have a relationship and Usher had to go to the hospital because of whatever they had going on. That's for your own imagination. If you want to take it there in your head, I'm really not sure, but that sounds crazy because I never heard that before. And we already knew that Usher was supposedly one of the redacted names because they said he performed at the Super Bowl. So that was pretty obvious. That was pretty easy to put together that it was Usher, right? So once again, like I said, to wrap this video up, because I think we've uncovered enough so far into the Diddy saga with all of this stuff that's been going on. Like I've already said, things are coming to the light about this industry and how dark it is, how wicked it is, these demons, these spirits using people to, do what they've been doing for hundreds and thousands of years. That's manipulation. It's, sex, it's magic, it's rituals, and I don't think it'll ever really stop, but I'm definitely enjoying the truth coming to light, especially with Diddy, because I just don't like people who use that kind of power and money to prey on other people. I just don't like it. And, I knew I never really liked Diddy before I was even on this kind of stuff. You just have those kind of feelings about certain people, just like how you would feel about someone in your regular life. You know what people you mess with and the ones that you don't. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, y'all already know what's going on. Let me know what y'all think about that video. And this new format of doing videos. It is what it is. It's pretty easy to kind of commit to doing videos this way. And I think on my other channel, I'm just gonna make that like a spiritual video where we just talk about real life, God, how to navigate, how we usually do on those spiritual type of videos. I think that channel is just gonna be strictly for that, So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all as usual. Let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Anything y'all want me to do coming up next, as always, let me know. It's Black Balloon, and I'm gonna see y'all soon. All right, I'm out.